Hello. I like to talk about being invalidated by the people around you. Especially now when I'm making this video, because at the time of making this video, Lilith, the black moon, is still conjunction the sun at the 21st of August. And there is a yacht, a finger of God on the sun globally. And I think this gives us an opportunity to talk about the difficulty of self-esteem and the hijacking of how guilt and shame is used by the collective, by religions, by narcissists, by people around you to control you, to brainwash you, to push you into submission. And this is very important because this is a 1,000-year-old program that is now coming to the surface. Because you see, the archetype of Lilith is ancient. It's one of the oldest archetypes of human history. One of the most repressed and hijacked, not because it is feminine and dark, but because it threatens the system and everything that is keeping society going is based on fear and shame. And these are the most important emotions that are weaponized against you to make sure that you don't resist, to make sure that you don't listen to yourself. And who are you to disagree with the status quo, with the opinions of your friends who tell you that if you say this, if you think that, you are evil, you are dysfunctional, you are immoral, and morality is used against you. You see, there is a hijacking of consciousness globally that works on an individual level, that makes sure that you never think for yourself, act for yourself. Don't be yourself. It's about you. What is you is dictated by culture and society, the ideal human being. To be a Jesus Christ, to be a Buddha, to be a Muhammad, to be infallible, to never show vulnerability. Don't express nature. Because nature is about what you can't predict. You can't control what's going to happen next. If I tell you that I don't like your haircut, and you tell me I don't give a shit if you like my haircut, and I demonize you for not giving a shit about my pathological opinion, then you have an example of roughly how it goes in everyday life and everyday interactions. You see, if you have any opinion of your own and another person disagrees, and you tell them that you don't care that they disagree, you will be demonized. You will be called difficult for simply having no interest to participate in an intellectual argument, in a debate of who's right, who's wrong, because you are an embodiment of nature. Nature tells you a feeling about a person or a situation. And the best example for that are narcissistic relationships, where most people learn that the morals, the behavior in relationships that is dictated by society, the sacrifice yourself, be good, don't care about your own needs, don't care about what you want, be there for them, give them, is exploited in such a way by the narcissistic predator, the psychopathic individual, that they destroy you. They destroy who you are. They take everything from you. And it's only when everything has been stripped away and you have nothing left that you realize that you can no longer continue. You can no longer continue to put yourself on the back, into the background. You can no longer afford to hide, which is exactly what Lilith is about hiding in the dark side of the moon. Why are you hiding yourself, what you want? Because it threatens the narcissistic relationship. It threatens the predators and psychopaths who are in control of governments, religions, jobs, your career, your education, your health, doctors, teachers, therapists. Everybody is working against you in a system that is working to push you into submission, to make sure that you don't think for yourself, because you are nothing. You are worthless. You have no value to the system unless you give them what they want. And the only way they can get what they want, the narcissist, the psychopath, by making sure that you don't want what you want. Yes? That you are not aware of what you want. That you don't know what you want. You don't know who you are. What you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to live. So you go to religion. You ask the government. You ask the doctor, what do I do to fix this problem with my health? My relationship. Tell me, therapist, psychologist. Tell me, priest, what is right, what is wrong. I don't know. Because I am no one. I am a dead entity. I am dead. Okay, I am dead. Dead. I have been killed. I have been destroyed by the system. Because they have tried to destroy me on every single turn, and they have succeeded. You see, they have destroyed most people. The Walking Dead, we are in the zombie apocalypse. It's already too late to go back. Too many have fallen. And now we come up with these theories of NPCs, soulless beings. There's no such thing. It's simply that people have abandoned who they are. They have sacrificed themselves to Jehovah. Jesus on the cross. Buddha have no desires, no attachments. To have an attachment, to have both feet firm on the ground. I am attached to this body. I am attached to the needs of this body, the desires of this body. This body is in charge. And you try to tell me that who is in charge should not be in charge. You try to demonize me being in charge of my own body. So, most people are not in charge of their bodies. They're not in charge. Because they are convinced that to be in charge is to be a narcissist, to be evil, to be dysfunctional. And the fingers come from the people around you. They will point the finger at you. How can you be so selfish? Why are you not listening to your mother, to your friend? Why can't you see their side? Their side is so important. Forget about yours. You see, when you have a problem with somebody else, you are the problem. No. Forget. Never mind that there is a problem and you want to fix it. No. Your desire to fix a problem is the problem to all the people around you. All the people around you. You are surrounded by evil. Surrounded, yes. Have you ever seen the robotic fluoride stare when you tell a friend, my partner is abusing me, my partner is out of control, and your friend tells you, well, maybe you should see it from their side. And there you have a fluoride stare. See it from their side, because your side, you, third eye, the forehead, Aries, you are irrelevant, you are dead. So look at their side, think about them. Leave your body. Ooh. Let me cast a spell on you, and let me shame you, should you ever dare to rise to the occasion, to have the self-esteem and the self-confidence to hold your ground and insist, demand that your needs need to be met. Because with your friends, your family, nobody gives a shit about what you want. And have you ever asked yourself, why don't they care? Why am I being abused? Because they don't care about themselves. They have never been validated by the people around them, and they have now become agent Smith of the system to make sure that you fall in line. Don't have desires. You are evil. Come on. Sacrifice. Give. Be selfless. Self means nothing to them. Nothing. You are dead to everyone around you. And now some idiot commenter is telling me, and yeah, you can block me and delete me after I tell you this, whoever the fuck you are. No such thing as soulless beings, that's why I stopped listening. Yes, you stopped listening because you don't understand the point of my video. I told you that there's no such thing as soulless beings because it's not the beings are soulless. There is a soul, otherwise the body would drop dead. Would drop dead right then and there. The soul is the only thing that's keeping it alive. But you see, the person is now a non-entity, a dead entity, because they have been hijacked, programmed to be a sacrificial lamb, to fall in line. So all the behavior is not their behavior. Their behavior is not their own. Their thoughts are not their own. Their feelings are not their own. Because they don't have any feelings of their own. They have projected the feelings of what am I supposed to feel, what am I supposed to think. And that's all that matters for the dead entity. And when you call them entities and soulless beings, you can do it. I don't give a shit. It makes no difference to me. But don't tell me that you stop listening simply because I have a different definition for exactly the same thing that you're talking about. Nobody is in disagreement here, but you're so stupid, now delete me and block me. Because you believe that you shouldn't listen simply because somebody has a different perspective. Now that's exactly what I'm talking about in this video. The kind of stupidity that we're dealing with here is that you cannot see my side because you completely hijacked yourself. And you can't listen even for 2 seconds because you can't think. Your frontal lobe is damaged. Your logic center has been hijacked. Your personality is not your own. So whatever you are doing here, get the fuck out of my page. Okay? So anybody who's listening to this video, anybody who wants to understand what the fuck is going on around them, why are your friends invalidating you? Why does your opinion not matter? Why do you have to explain yourself? You don't. Let me stop you right there. You don't have to explain anything to anyone, ever. Do you see how I handled this pathological person This Nazmi Falah, who the fuck you are, I will actually block you. Boom, blocked. I actually blocked this person right now. Because, you see, I don't give a shit who thinks what, who disagrees with me, who invalidates me. They can't invalidate me. It's not possible. You see? Yes, you see, I am angry for a second, and then I block them, and everything is right as rain. Takes me 2 seconds to get over some stupid comment, huh? 2 seconds. That's how fast you can recover from when somebody invalidates you. Okay? You can recover within an instant. Light speed. All you have to do is to validate yourself. Explain to yourself who you are, what you are doing, what you're thinking, where is your belief coming from. When you know who you are, nobody can tell you. Nobody can invalidate you. Nobody can threaten you. They can't control you. They can't manipulate you. They can't use shame against you. They can't do anything. They can't penetrate. They can't get through. You are safe. You are protected. And you will not have any drama in your relationships. You will not have any fights, arguments. Yes, of course you will have arguments. I mean, who doesn't? But it won't escalate to a point of that you are miserable, that you are unhappy, that you are depressed. These are not supposed to be permanent states. You're not supposed to do anything that you don't want to do. Because when are you depressed? When are you miserable? When you don't get what you want. Simple. You don't get what you want. So why are you in this relationship? Why are you looking for validation? You want validation. You're not getting it. And now you're complaining, you're explaining, and over-explaining. Get out. Block. Solidify your position. Look for validation within. Strengthen your boundaries. Fortify the mountain, which is the totality of your personality. The strength that you have to keep yourself erect, to stand up for yourself. Who will it attract? Who is attracted by strength? Who is attracted by confidence? By unyielding self-assurance? By high self-esteem? By a tremendous radiance of self-love? Because where's the radiance coming from? Radiance coming from yourself. You are seeing yourself as radiant. Why? Not because you're delusional. You can feel it. What is it based on? It's built on something real. Your actions reflect who you are. And if your action is to explain and try to get them to come back, please, please, can't we fix this? I will submit. It's a contraction. So there's no radiance there. Are you kidding me? It's weakness. And who will be attracted by weakness? Predators who prey on such weakness. And when you're wondering where are these narcissists coming from, yes, the toughest pill to swallow is that they're attracted to weakness. Of all of these posts, yes, I will be hated for this. More people block me now, please. I have no problem. I have no disagreement with your blocking. There are people who will hate me saying this, but narcissists are not attracted to strong people. They're not attracted to people who love themselves, who stand up for themselves, who validate themselves. No. They're attracted to people who don't have a spine. People who are not proud of their achievements. People who are not sure about what they want, what they're supposed to do, who they're supposed to be, who don't know who they are. Because that's who narcissists are. Narcissists don't know who they are. They are the weakest people on the planet. They're intimidated by strength. They're terrified of me. Do you know this? When I go to the gym, when I don't go to a bar, when I go out to a club, when I go to the grocery shop, and I meet a person staring at me, looking at me like, is this person weak? Can this person give me supply? When they see the electricity in my aura, because it's pushing radiance out of me, they are terrified of it. They are so scared. They turn into a mush. They contract. They look out of curiosity, how can I get what they want? But they can't get it. They have no access. All they can do is to prey on the weak. I've had this encounter the other day. I got out of the gym, I was done, and there were these two people standing in front of me at the exit, and they looked at me like, he's so skinny. He's so thin, because I am skinny. They looked at me like, I wonder, where's the weakness? Can we attack him? Can we bully him? And then I looked at them like, no, you can't do anything. If you attack me, I am going to retaliate. I didn't have to say anything. Didn't have to do anything. My body was communicating strength. No matter how skinny you are, no matter how you look, it's energy. You see, even narcissists and psychopaths, they're not blind to energy. If somebody tells you they have no empathy, they can sense your feelings. They can. When you're weak, when you're small, when you don't have the confidence to take the blow and to retaliate and give it back to them. Because they can only prey on people who don't fight back. Who don't fight back. Who don't want anything. Who's just an empty shell. Okay? Dead people are attracted to dead people. The dead cannot touch the living. What is living cannot be touched by that which is dead. And the dead will be forever looking from a distance. But they won't get close to you. Because they're repelled, they're disgusted by you. They will shame you. They will call you difficult. But they will not be your friends. They will not have a relationship with you. They will not try to love bomb you. None of this. They won't even try to manipulate you. Because they know in their hearts that you are not for them. Because you are not. You're too strong for them. And it's that simple, really. That's how you keep the vermin away from you. Yes. It's your body communicating. You need to go back to the body. The body is radiating anything that's already there. It will not attract anything that is not compatible to its chemistry, to its biology. The electricity in your body that keeps your nervous system pulsing out all these signals, these little and then other people are like, I can sense this. This is compatible. I know this feeling. This is safe. What is safe to a predator? Prey. And what is safe to a healthy person? Not a predator. It's very simple chemistry. It's biology. If I am a safe person to a healthy person, great. But who am I not safe for? For narcissists, I am not safe for them. Because they can feel in their hearts, I will fight them. I will expose them. Because is what I do. I don't sit in the background and hide. Oh no, confrontation. Oh no, I need the validation. Please, please tell me who am I? Am I a good object? Am I a good person? Please, I don't know. Am I morally good or bad? I don't give a shit if you think I'm morally good or bad. You will hate me. You will project everything onto me. All your past experiences. Because unfortunately, the vast majority of people, 90% of people in your life will project onto you. They will project. They will believe that you are somebody with at some point known. Because you display some traits. Because they are blind. They are looking for behavior. They are not looking for energy. And let me repeat this. People don't look for energy because they're retarded, they're mentally ill. They look for behavior. So if I go out and expose a narcissist, they will think, oh, this person exposes people, I don't like them. They don't think, who am I exposing? Am I right? Am I a good person? They don't give a shit. All they care about is that I'm confident and I don't care what they think. And now, because I don't care what they think, I'm the evil one. Yes, it's a monkey society, yes, drones, robots. Like, what is going on here? Like, you are surrounded. Surrounded by evil. But of course it's not really evil. It's just like, it's an automated response system, Why does everybody say every narcissist is the same? It's an automated response given to them by society. Society has created these monsters. So don't blame the narcissists. Blame society then? Doesn't matter really. Doesn't matter who's responsible for this. But what you can do is you can recognize the program when it's in front of you. When it's running in the other person. Are they validating themselves? Or are they looking for your validation? Do they need you to agree? Because I don't give a shit if you agree. I told you this video, I told you like 5 times. I don't give a shit if you like me, if you like this video, if you think I'm a narcissist, a psychopath, which of course is ridiculous. Ridiculous. How can I be a narcissist? Exposing myself. I'm exposing myself already. I am already exposed. Hello. I'm already telling you what I think. Expose Georgios. He's a narcissist. What are you going to expose? I already showed you. What are you going to expose? What? Really? Hello? Do you get this? I'm not looking for validation. Again, let me repeat myself. I don't need anybody, not you, not my friends, not my family, not the priest, not the doctor, not the psychologist, nobody to validate me. Doesn't mean I don't care about their opinions. I don't listen to them. Yes, I listen to what they say, but I don't care if I agree. I am not threatened by them. And if I threaten them, if they're threatened by me, it's their problem. If they don't like me, that's their choice. If your narcissist, your friend, your loved one doesn't like what you're saying, whose problem is it? Theirs. Whose problem? Disagreement, disapproval, rejection, shame, blame. Whose fault is it? It doesn't mean that you're a narcissist. If you are yourself, look, simple. You are yourself, open. Meaning you don't hide, you don't lie, you don't manipulate, you don't hide. You're there. Look, this is my opinion. Your actions make me feel bad. Yes. I am vulnerable because I am a human, not a robot. Things affect me, and I'm going to tell you how this affects me. And then you're going to shame me, you're going to reject me. And whose problem? Again, when I don't like something and the other person shames me and needs me to stop disliking what they are doing, it's their problem. So if somebody doesn't take accountability, it's their problem. Somebody doesn't want to change with you, their problem. If you don't get what you want, it's your problem. If you don't get what you want from this narcissist, this friend, why are you there? If you're overthinking, if you're overanalyzing, if you're feeling invalidated, if you're feeling alone, if you're confused, if you're weak, if you're unhappy, if it's ups and downs and you don't know what the next day is going to bring, why are you in this relationship? Oh yes, because they could change, and I see some potential in them, and I see where it could lead. So you are in a relationship with an illusion, not with a living, not with what is already there, but with what could be the future. Someday, hopefully, he'll change, he'll get better. Meanwhile, you're not getting what you want. There are 7 billion people, maybe 8 billion now, 8 billion people on the world. Why are you wasting your time with somebody where you don't get what you want? Yes, just wait a little bit longer and then you will get it. Yes. Patience. Perseverance, right? Discipline. Be nice. Be kind. Be understanding. Meanwhile, you are rotting inside. There's a rot inside of you. Cancerous growth. It's destroying you from within. Because you're not moving. You're frozen. You're not leaving this relationship. So it's metastasizing. The cancerous tumor is growing. And now the only way to get the tumor out, the tumor of death, is to come back to life. To honor the living. It's to honor your desire. That's the only living thing there. The inner fire, the spirit of fire. It's calling for you. There's no reason to ignore it. So when you're listening to the spirit of fire, which is your simple desire, nothing else, what you want. When you get what you want, everything is moving. Everything is in flux. You can't predict what's going to happen next. Oh, will I lose this relationship, this business deal? Oh no, will I lose this job? Everything is going to come crashing down on me. Paralyzed. Frozen. Because the living is under control. That which cannot be controlled, which cannot be predicted, you don't know what the next day is going to bring. Because you're trying to control what is there. Yes, the North Node is in Aries right now. Astrologically, elementally, globally, but they are making this video. The finger of God on the sun, Lilith on the sun, Leo, Aries North Node. The call to act, to be yourself, to grow those muscles, get them stronger. Oh, this is just a month, just a month of muscles. Because a month ago I started going to the gym. The same time when the North Node entered Aries and Virgo entered Mars. I have my Mars return. And what is a return? A return of a king, perhaps? Or a return of a warrior. The warrior within, something living. When they speak in ancient myths, the shaman, the Indian, when they say the spirit is talking to me, who's talking? Who's speaking? What is the call of a warrior? What are you talking about? Communion with spirits? Going into the astral? What are we talking about? Talking about something living. It's alive. Now look around you. Do you see that around you? When you go to your job, your friends, is it alive? Are you communion? What is your communion with spirit there? Are people around you communing? Are they aware of the call of a warrior? Are they aware of the king inside of them? The beast? Are they honoring it? Are they honoring your beast? Your warrior? Are they alive? Or are they dead? Delicious. This grape juice tea with herbs. I put so many herbs in, it's ridiculous. Strength from the fire physically. You can't just... Of course you can do all of this. You can get rid of all of the dead people around you. Get rid of the zombies. Get rid of the narcissists. Expose them and then get rid of them. Destroy them. Because that's what you want to do, right? You want revenge? Then get revenge. Don't listen to these idiots online. Oh, be the bigger person. Be the dead person. Yes. Be on a pedestal. Be perfect. Be like Jesus, Buddha. Yes. Don't be human. Don't be alive. Freeze now. That's what they want. Listen to them. And you will be dead in the gutter. And the rot is growing inside you. Or you can keep going. You can listen to the call. Destroy these relationships. Destroy these jobs. Destroy, destroy, destroy. To be reborn. Like a volcanic eruption. An emergence from the ashes. Because the ashes are the most fertilizing substance on this planet. The humus from the ground. From all the dead decaying corpses of all those plants of thousands of years in the Amazonas, the ashes after a volcanic eruption fertilizing. Like in the Algol myth. You know the myth of Medusa? When Medusa's head was cut off, Perseus took her head, this head full of snakes, which would paralyze other people, freeze them, freeze response. He would take the head, and from the head there was blood dripping, fall on the ground, and it would fertilize, it would make everything grow. It's from a dead head. It's been beheaded. You need to behead the control system. You need to unplug. It's like Matrix unplugging. The Agent Smith inside of you that is trying to split the head and the root, disconnect from the spirit, disconnect from the warrior, the king, the lover, the magician. If you haven't read this book, I recommend this book. The masculine divine archetypes. Wants to destroy them, wants to suppress and control because they're dangerous, they're a threat to society, because they are something living. And society is dead. So you're surrounded by dead people and you're wondering, why is this happening to me? And when you try to cooperate with the forces around you, you try to harmonize with people who are dead. How are you going to do that? How are you going to make peace with evil? There's no such thing. So remember, all you need to do is to validate yourself, listen, commune with the spirit. This is already there. It's been there all along. Can you feel it? Can you touch it? Is it living? Does it excite you? Does it tell you something? Tell you what to do? When you go to the priest, when you go to the therapist, when you go to the doctor, what do I do to fix my problems? How do I live my life? Somebody is already telling you. Something is already calling you to action. But I know it's difficult, right? You have these conflicting voices. You have no references. All the people around you are dead. You are alone. Atomized. Like atoms floating in the air, split. Who are you going to listen to? You see, so many people are numb. I can preach to the choir here, really. There are very, very few people who are actually listen to themselves. Are you going to be one of those people? If you like, I am a zomatic therapist and a family constellation facilitator. I specialize on connecting you back with these forces, to communicate with them, listen to them. There's many tools you can use. In zomatic therapy, what do? You sense the sensations in the body, you identify them, and when you assign meaning to them, it's identification of what does this mean? Is this a warrior? Or is this a program? Is this real? Or is this an illusion? Because the system has been hijacked. You see the third eye floor right there. It's all been hijacked. So how can you tell what is a spirit and what's a dead thing? So that's why people are confused. And they circle around. They go from retreat to retreat. From healer to healer, guru to guru, trying to get answers. Tell me what to do. I can't figure this out. Why is this not functioning? This is supposed to be the most intelligent operating system on this planet. What the fuck is this? Why is it not working? It's very simple. Because you've been brainwashed, really. The trauma has armored you. There's armoring inside the body. Not you, of course, but most people. 90%. Heavily armored is like you split from those forces. You don't understand, like what the fuck? Stuck in the head, looping. Somewhere in the clouds, like, oh wait, this and this, frozen. In purgatory of lost souls, in limbo. So the only way you can reconnect to something living that tells you what to do is through the body. This head, this intelligent command center, yes, very intelligent, but it cannot tell you what to do. It can tell you how to spot somebody, how to talk to someone who can touch something inside you. So you can remember how to listen to yourself. So that's all that you're doing. You're listening in, you're tuning in. The body is a very sensitive machine. The sensory perception is the only way you know how to survive. The living, breathing organism, it's trying to survive. And then you say, oh, but my life is meaningless. What is the meaning of life? Well, why can't you see any meaning? I see meaning everywhere. I see meaning right now. I see meaning because I'm doing what I want. Doing what I want to do is the most meaningful thing I can think of. There's nothing more meaningful than getting what you want. Oh, at the detriment of others, rah, 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 harming others, selfish, rah, rah, rah. You hear this voice inside your head? It's demonic. Demonic. Possession. It's an introject. It's an Agent Smith right inside your head. Rah, 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 be selfish, what? Do what you want, what about others? Do you see how mechanical this is? How automatic? Do you hear it when you talk to other people? Imagine you go to a friend and you tell him, I will do what I want. And then he tells you, he looks at you like this, suspicious, like, are you an evil person? Are you a narcissist because you do what you want? It's an Agent Smith right there. Right there. That Agent Smith is hijacked inside of your brain. It's like a tumor. In some people, this tumor is so extreme, it manifests in physical illness. When you see people with a brain tumor, with brain cancer, throat cancer, cancer of the lungs, the upper body, they're hijacked by introjects, telling them, don't be yourself, don't do what you want. It's demonic. It's demonic possession. It's the worst of the worst. Why are 90% of the human population possessed by this? We are living in the worst dark ages possible. Do you understand that? Do you understand all the people around you are sick? They're sick, okay? You're surrounded by mental illness. You're surrounded by evil. And the only way you can break out of this is to get the evil out of your mind. Because you are contaminated. Cleanse yourself. Purify the darkness. The darkness that is closing in, the brain fog. I can't think straight, my thoughts are so dark. I shouldn't think this, I shouldn't say this, what will they think if I do that? Because you're looking for external validation. Because you are not separate, you're not an individual. You are a puppet, an Agent Smith. If you don't listen to yourself, you must reconnect, you must break out of this. If you're already broken out of this, then you are truly fortunate. And people around you, if you are healthy, if you're really free from these Agent Smiths inside your mind, then you will be at peace with yourself. And you don't need to listen to this video. You don't need to hear a thing I have said, when this is only entertainment. This is only entertainment. But if you're still working on these Agent Smiths, then this is a very serious situation. When you need help because you didn't have any help. You see, you've been surrounded by toxicity. So it's not too late to ask for help. You're not alone in this. There are other people. The people like me. I'm sure there are other people. I know a few. Like my friend Miriam on Facebook. She's like this too. Like she recognizes these programs around her. There are people who have done the work, who have figured out all of this shit and how to break out of it. These people can make it easier for you if you can find them. They are usually exiles, like me, outcasts. They're usually ostracized by the community. You will hear very bad things about them because they are no longer here to maintain the status quo. They're no longer sacrifices to the system, because the system needs you. The system needs your energy, your luge, delicious luge. Are you going to give it to them? Well, if you want to break out of these armorings, as Wilhelm Reich calls them, which are literally physical, neurological implants in your body, which block the channels, so you don't be who you are, so you don't have any motivation, drive, energy, desire, orientation, meaning, feeling empty inside. All of these things are symptoms of the same thing, which is armoring, which is to be split from a part of your body because that part has shut down. Because why? Because society told you to shut it down. And you have shut it down to protect yourself, to survive, to be a part of society. A part of you needed to be dead because it's a dead system. Only the dead can be a part of something that is dead. It's very simple, right? When you are in a war zone of spiritual warfare, you must be heavily armored. If you don't know what else to do, if you don't have weapons. I teach you how to have weapons, how to get the armoring out, how to self-regulate, how to stand up for yourself, how to have access to your own guidance system. All of this is zomatic therapy. When you go to a zomatic practitioner, that's exactly what you're learning. You're learning how to break out of the system. Not through conspiracy theories, which are very nice, I have nothing against. Not through learning logically what is supposed to do, what is right thing to do, like religion. Nothing like that, no. Just by connecting to your body, getting the armoring out. I've done birth trauma sessions myself. I have been born with armor. Heavy armor. Very heavy. I have been born with dermatitis in my face. My whole face flushing red, being diseased, scratching until I bled, not being able to speak properly, silent as a mute as a child. And now I'm talking your ear full. Yes, I've been a mute as a kid. I never said anything to anyone. Because I was so armored. I thought every word that I say will lead to rejection and demonization. Which of course it did. Was I delighted to find out that the words I speak are getting me rejection, but that's exactly what is supposed to happen. I am supposed to be rejected. You're supposed to be rejected? Yes. But how do you know this? How do you find out things like that? Your body will tell you what to do. So if you're interested, I offer somatic therapy. I'll send you things for free if you want, if you can message me. I send you question forms to fill out, to work on your family constellation, to work on your armoring, to find out where the armor is. That's the first thing you need to do. If you want to get rid of your shadow, you must know where the shadow is, right? You must know where the armor is in your body. And don't worry, I won't be as radical as I am in this video. Well, maybe I'm a little bit radical, but I will be patient and kind to you if you want to come to me. I know I can be a bit harsh in the video, but I know how delicate the system is. It's extremely sensitive. Energy speaks louder than words, and that's what I specialize on. To communicate energetically to you, so you can give me your armor, and then
you can connect to those repressed, shamed parts of yourself. Your inner child has been hijacked. It's been killed off, destroyed for at least 90% of the human population. Everybody needs this kind of therapy. It's very basic. You know, it's very basic. What to do, how to live, everybody needs to know. So everybody goes to religion, everybody asks the doctor, everybody asks if authority, psychopathic authority, that is brainwashed. Great, fantastic. The Indians communed with spirit. Spirit is inside their body. Their body is spirit. Their body is the temple in which we commune. So if you're interested, message me. And if you like this video, if you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment for feedback. And see you in the next video.